Welcome to the Department of Revenue's training video on filing the franchise tax return. This tutorial will lead you through completing the return and filing it using ePath. Filing online through ePath ensures taxpayers submit the correct return for the tax year, which reduces potential errors or delays. Before we begin, please note two items. To file electronically, you need to log in or create an ePath account through our website at www.sd.gov/ePath. If you don't already have an account, you can click on the link to create an account. When creating an account, you need to provide the amount of tax due on your last return and your account number with the Department of Revenue. This account number is located on your statement and begins with either 6000 or 6001. To complete the franchise tax return, you will use information from your federal tax return of the same tax year. If you are a first-time tax return filer or have questions, please call 1-800-829-9188 Option 2 for assistance. At the main menu page, you will find links to file a return, make a payment, upload a document, add a user, view account history, and more. You'll notice that besides several links, there are icons offering additional information. For example, the icon by Add Edit User Accounts explains, allows administrator to activate additional users, such as tax preparers and CPAs. For this video, we are focusing on how to file and pay your return. By clicking on this link, it will take us to the Tax Return Filing menu. At the Tax Return Filing menu, we will begin creating the franchise tax return. The first step is to select the taxpayer name. Step 2 is select the filing option. You can choose to either file, amend, or edit a saved return. Let's file a return. The third step is to select the filing period. The period date that appears is the first month of the tax filing year. For example, January 2015 is the first month of this calendar year return. Finally, select the entry method. This will default to manual data entry. At this time, other options are not available for bank franchise returns. Finally, review your selections and click the Next button. This will take you to the bank franchise tax return. The first page of the franchise tax return is the Income and Adjustment Schedule. You will complete this page using information again from your federal tax return. Not all lines may be utilized depending upon the income, additions, or deductions of the taxpayer. Once complete, the amount on line 20 will carry forward through the return. Before leaving this page, be sure to review the large box near the top. If you want to complete the apportionment schedule, check the box and the schedule will be added to your return. To request a refund of overpayment on your account, you can select that option too. If you check the small box on the previous page, the next page of the franchise tax return is the apportionment schedule. The values entered on this page determine what percentage of income is taxable in South Dakota. Some fields may remain blank depending on taxpayers' property, payroll, and receipt values. When all numbers are entered, click on Calculate. You will see the apportionment ratio appear on line 6, column 3. When finished, press the Next button. The county distribution page indicates where a taxpayer has locations in South Dakota. We use the county distribution information at year-end when we distribute the allocated tax to each county. If a taxpayer has no physical location in South Dakota, they would check the box near the top of the form. When completing the county information, indicate the number of branches or locations in each county and the percent distribution. For FDIC banks, this number should automatically populate in the return. For others, you would calculate the percent of total income earned from each location. You want to click Calculate to show that it equals 100%. When the distribution equals 100%, click the Next button. We are now at the Bank Franchise Summary page. This page offers a final summary of information entered on the return. You will want to verify that the county distribution is correct, along with the final net income and assignment of apportionable income to South Dakota. The last section is the final totals on the return. You will see amounts for net income, total tax due, any penalty or interest assessed, and credits that will be applied to the return, and the final balance due. Once you've verified these amounts are correct, you can proceed to finalize the return and make a payment. When finished, click the Next button. On the Additional Documentation page, you will attach a copy of the complete federal return and schedules filed with the IRS for the tax year. ARSD 64:26:02:04 requires compliance with this statute. To upload a file, click Browse to locate your saved document, then click Upload File to attach the document. If you do not submit your federal return information, you will see a reminder message. Once complete, click the Next button to make your payment. After completing your franchise tax return, you will choose your method of payment. We offer ACH debit, ACH credit, or by credit card. We'll just do a brief overview of each option. ACH debit, a check image will appear and you will enter information as requested. The Department of Revenue will withdraw the funds from the taxpayer account as indicated. Reminders will appear if any fields are left blank. There is no charge for ACH debits. If you select ACH credit, a message will appear with further instructions. The taxpayer is responsible for arranging payment details with their bank and any costs associated with this type of payment. The last payment option is a credit card. Credit card payments are processed by Elevon Incorporated. You'll be taken to their website to enter your credit card information after you submit a return. Please note a 2.45% fee applies when paying by credit card. You also have an option to make no payment. Perhaps you have a credit on your account or will pay on a different date. You may select no payment at this time. But note, interest will apply to any late payments. The final step is to verify your return information. You have the option to view or print the full return by clicking the middle link. If the return is complete and ready to submit, the preparer will enter their login password and click Submit. A confirmation email will be sent to the preparer. Thank you for joining us and watching the training video Filing the Franchise Tax Return.